Sports Card Radio, fans, haters, converted fans, welcome back to the channel. Obviously not out on the golf course because the country clubs are closed on Mondays, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'd be out there this morning. It's a beautiful morning out here in California. So wanted to touch on a couple of the rumors that we dropped on last week's show or a couple of days ago. Recorded a video where we talked a little bit about platinum breaks. And I guess we've been watching their breaks. I mean, this guy has more employees than he does customers. So anybody that thinks this guy's going to be around in another 4 to 5 months is, kidding themselves. This guy could lose one customer, and that's damn near half of his business. So don't worry about platinum. A lot of these things are going to start to work out. A lot of these things are going to start to make more sense as this industry starts to unravel and we start to get some of these rumors starting to be confirmed with facts. Now, the first rumor, I don't think we talked about it on our video, but we got this. This has kind of been the noise in the hobby for a couple of weeks now, or maybe even a couple of months, is Josh Luber, the quote-unquote chief visionary officer, is out at Fanatics. Now, it's not necessarily confirmed at this hour, but I do have multiple sources confirming to Sports Card Radio that he is out and he is no longer with the company. And this doesn't surprise me at all. Back in February, those of you that have been a fan of the channel, I posted like 3 or 4 videos back at the TOPS conference. This was either at the end of February, early March. And he was there, and he was somebody that was out there on stage for TOPS. And one of the first things he said, it was about 9 o'clock a.m. time in Arizona, and he said this was the earliest he had been up since his wedding day. And it really made me scratch my head, because every successful person that I not only know but also admire often get up very early. Now, I don't typically practice that, but my kids are beating on me 5, 6 in the morning telling me to get up so I can turn on Blippy or something like that. So it surprised me. He didn't seem like a guy that had the high enough energy, certainly compared to Michael Rubin, very much a high energy guy. Didn't look like he matched the energy that was going to be required. And it looks like Josh Luber is going to get the boot, or has already gotten the boot. He is out. That is confirmed to me by, I think I've had at least 3 sources saying that. And again, these are industry sources that know and have more context than I do, or we do here at the Sports Card Radio program. Now, the second story, obviously something that we assumed will probably happen. We've heard some rumors, but I've gotten 2 sources that I trust very much, that often have very good information, is that Panini America, their American business, okay, this is not the soccer sticker business, which is still a part of the parent company of Panini, but Panini America, what you're familiar with, making the football, baseball, and basketball cards, and obviously they have exclusive licenses to the NFL and the NBA, among some other key licenses as well. It looks like the deal to sell that company to Fanatics is essentially a done deal. And that is one of the major reasons why you don't see releases on the schedule for Panini after October. Now, some people have brought up that Panini doesn't usually put out release dates, more than 60 days in advance. Well, guys, go back to kindergarten and pull out a calendar and add 60 days to the end of October, and you pretty much are at the end of the year. That would be a problem for most people. Now, just because Fanatics is buying Panini, again, that is a confirmed rumor at this point. I'm sure they have to continue to dot I's and cross T's at this point, but that is not good for your breakers out there. That is not good for your hobby shops from a margin perspective, as Panini has essentially been gifting these people massive amounts of money when they deliver cases every couple of weeks, or quite frankly, every couple of days with new releases. Now, that should clean up the release schedule. You should have a more regular release schedule. So you, as an average collector watching this video, as an average fan, I actually think this is going to be ultimately good for the hobby, to not let Panini fall on its sword, if you will, and run their company all the way to the end of the licenses, because things get really complicated. If Panini were to hold on to the NFL and the NBA license all the way till the end until that license is then transferred to Fanatics, all your redemption cards, all your liabilities over at Panini would have been really complicated, okay? They would not have been able to make those redemption cards, wouldn't be able to make those cards that they owe to you from a redemption perspective after or towards the end of when those licenses expired. I think Fanatics buying this company now or in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months, whenever this deal finally is official, well, I think that's ultimately good for the hobby. And what's also good for the hobby is we will be going live here on Sports Card Radio when that news is announced. We'll go live sometime during that day. We have guest group breakers, we have shop owners, we have industry people that we have already kind of reached out to and said, hey, be on alert when that news officially crosses. We're going to be going live here on Sports Card Radio. We will be having an industry meetup on YouTube and a live event to talk about the implications, to get people's opinions, get breakers' opinions, get shop owners' opinions, get industry employees and industry veterans' opinions on this when it officially comes through. But I have multiple sources confirming to me at this hour, multiple people that I trust that are saying that Josh Luber is officially out at Fanatics and that Fanatics is going to buy the Panini America business. And you'll expect those sets and those cards made by Fanatics under the Panini brand name to start rolling out shortly thereafter. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you again soon.